Okay, good morning everybody. This is BJ and Joe Ondo out and about on the Recumbents, and today here in Colorado Springs is Bike to Work Day. So we're heading off to a breakfast station. It's not quite 7 a.m. So for us it's extremely early. We're heading down the Pikes-Peak Greenway. We're heading to the SRAM Bicycle Company, component company breakfast stop. At least I think that's where we're going. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I just took a quick look at the map. If not, we're going to turn around and head for the what they call the Pop Cycle Bridge on down a ways on this trail, and do our first breakfast stop there, and then we're going to head towards downtown and check out. Supposed to have something going on at the another stop at the Olympic Paralympic Museum downtown. Head down there. Technically, we're not going to work, okay? Joe and I are both retired, so we kind of consider it getting away from work. You know, what work we do at home, you know? So this is getting away from work day for us. But yeah, it's one of those rare occasions where my wife doesn't give me the evil eye for getting her up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because most of the time we don't even start our rides till about 10 o'clock. I still get up at 5, between 5 and 6. But Joe finally got it to where she could sleep between 7 and 8. That's usually when she gets up. So as you can see, a lot of shadows here. Heavy sunlight. The sun's just coming over the trees now. One nice thing about getting up this early and going for a ride is that it's much cooler than it is normally when we go start for a ride. We're usually already sweating bullets. Today is supposed to be a very warm day. It's supposed to be like 92. I read this map right. It seems kind of funny that SRAM would be down this low, because the SRAM company is their headquarters is way up off of morning Centennial and Garden of the Gods, up that way. Well, actually not Centennial, but up that way. It's more north, so it's kind of surprising that they'd be coming down this far south. But it does cover 2 trails. Actually, it covers 3 trails, because basically both the Templeton Gap and the Sinton Trail both run into the Pikes-Peak Greenway at right about that point. So it'd be a good trail coverage spot, that's for sure. possibility we might run into a couple of the riders we know from the Pikes Peak Region Recumbent Network. I know Roger and Larry were both talking about going to different places, so we'll have to see. Yeah, it looks like it's there. Got a bike coming up behind us. Yeah. Howdy. Good morning.
You're amazing. Good morning. You want to grab some coffee, breakfast burrito, bananas?
Sure, why
I feel
not?
like you all are ready to just get loaded up with all the goods. Oh, thank you.
Park mine on the end here.
Good morning.
Morning.
So we got potato and egg burritos over here, sausage burritos over there,
All
coffee
right.
on the other side.
Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
These are egg and potato, these are sausage.
All right. Perfect.
And we've got some coffee and bananas, whatever you would like.
All right,
It's
thank you.
yours. Absolutely.
Oh, they got the official bike decals
Need
here.
some energy this morning. I know how it goes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I do love this holiday, but none can
Ma'am.
little sense. Good morning, thanks for biking. I need like a mirror. Behind.
Thanks. Okay, well, we're back. We stopped off at the Shram breakfast stop, and man, we had one great egg and potato burrito. It was excellent. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So now we're on our way to another breakfast stop. Don't know who this one's put on by, but it's on the Popsicle Bridge. Morning. And so we'll stop there, and then like I said, we're gonna work our way downtown and check out what they got at the Paralympic Museum. Like I said, we're on the Pikes Peak Greenway Trail. This morning, I guess you could call it the bicycle breakfast trail. Cross over Fountain Creek here. Fountain Creek. It's finally slowed down a little. We've had several warm, unrainy days. Still fuller than normal. That's because they're still getting more rain up up north of us, you know, towards, you know, Denver and that. So that swells up the, you know, the creeks and stuff up there. All right, now we're gonna go up what we call Diablo Hill. The bridge is a little moist this morning. You can tell it's still early. Nobody coming, you're good, Joe. Joe's got her e-assist, so try to let her go first. This little guy don't look like much, but it really steepens up as you get, you know, here, and then it goes up again just before it flattens out. Yeah, this is really fun. I'm glad we did that. Oh man, that burrito's... Morning. Good morning. That burrito is so good. I haven't had a breakfast burrito in a long time. And it's nice that they had one that didn't have the sausage in it, you know? Because Joe can't do sausage. I can, but it's not my favorite. Oh, that's funny. I don't have any problems with link sausage. But the patty sausage just doesn't sit well. It's really nice and cool. It's cool enough this morning. It's pretty. There was a pretty good breeze for a while. We actually needed a jacket. Morning. Get a quick drink here. Okay. All right. Go ahead, babe.
Pausing ride.
Now we're going to go just about right by our apartment complex, just up the road there a little ways. About, 400 feet. If that much. That's where we live. It's a great place to live, that's for sure. Morning. So we're going to cruise down here and see which station this is. I don't know who's putting this one on, just for the fun of it. Just like us to be going the opposite way. All right, as you can see, this is a very popular stop here, so we're going to have to try to scoot by. We're just going to try to sneak by.
Sorry, the pancakes make it crowded.
Thank you. Oh, that's okay. Don't mind the crowd. Just don't want to run anybody over here. Gentlemen, we're going to sneak by you here. Thank you. Oh, you're fine. Get out of y'all's way. Morning. Hey Joe, they've got pancakes. You just want to keep on going?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't, they're doing pancakes there, and that's a little much on top of a breakfast burrito, so I think we're just going to go ahead and head towards downtown. As soon as I can get my thing to lock in here. It's being a booger this morning. There we go. Hold on. I'm not clicked in. Okay, now I am. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, we use what they call, you know, clip-in shoes, which means that there's a metal cleat, they call it, on the bottom of our shoe, and it actually clips into our pedals. Because on a recumbent trike, if your foot slips off the pedal, it could get caught underneath what they call the crucible, which is the crossbar, the main member of the frame that goes out to hold the wheels, and it could, they call it knee suck, and it literally is suck your ankle and knee, you know, back, you know, the wrong way. So with clip-in pedals, we don't have to worry about it. They do make other things if you don't like the clip-ins. They have they have heel straps, and then they have the full, what I call the full coverage pedal, which literally straps you in. But we prefer the just the the standard cleats. We use the Shimano SPD type cleat setup. Right now we're back on the Greenway heading south towards downtown. We're going to pick up the Mesa Springs Greenway, and I don't think they've got any breakfast stops on the Mesa Springs. But we're going to go ahead and head down that way because it's too hard to get across the bridge. The last breakfast station was put on by Channel 5 here in town, but they were doing pancakes, which is a little much after a breakfast burrito. Morning. And well, this is pretty crowded, so we just decided to back off. Plus, pancakes don't work out well for Joe because Joe's a type 2 diabetic, so you know, she can't have syrup, so she has to eat a dry pancake, which isn't much fun. Normally what we do is if we know we're going to get pancakes, we'll bring stevia non-sugar sweetener and cinnamon. We'll do that. That makes them pretty tolerable. The other thing we can do is we could bring our sugar-free jelly and put it on there. Okay. This is the new concrete they put in. So it's kind of nice because it keeps us out of the road. They've been working on this intersection here for months now. I don't know how close they are. It looks like they still got a long ways before they get done. I'm still not 100% sure why they decided to redo the intersection, because it seemed like it was working just fine, but they didn't have this nice concrete path here. So we wish they would have taken it all the way up the hill. That would have really been great. Well, let's see if there's no traffic. Okay, there's no traffic, so we're going to go ahead and go. Usually we go up the sidewalk and make the corner that way, but since there's no traffic today, this early, oh, they block off everything, I'll tell you. Oh man. Okay, they got that all butchered. Lovely. Oh man, there's no way to get up there.
Sucks.
Well, how stupid is this?
Guess when you go up there.
Yeah, we'll have to try. Yeah, we'll have to try to find a way in. Shit. Sorry for the language, but they took out our cement. Okay, we can turn here. That was just really stupid. I don't know what bright person thought that up. They just keep taking out chunks of concrete for any reason, I'll tell you. It's weird. Well, these road construction crews, they don't give a darn about these trails, okay? That's your problem. That's how they see it. All right, so now we finally made it back to the Mesa Springs Greenway. So we're kind of going the back way into the Olympic Paralympic Museum downtown. And just in case you don't know, this is Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is where we live. I'm BJ. My wife is Joe. And we're BJ and Joe Ondo. And our YouTube site is called Out and About on the Recumbents because that's what we ride. We ride recumbent trikes. Three-wheeled bicycles. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, okay, good. I was afraid there was a stray dog there for a minute or two. Had me worried. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, we have to be careful around dogs because it's funny, you know, these trikes don't bother some dogs at all, but other dogs, oh man. These trikes don't, they just, I don't know if they scare them or they just don't like them, you know. Some dogs just go crazy. Yeah, I didn't figure they'd have any breakfast stops on this one. They might down here though, there's a possibility. We might go up over the bridge, the bridge trail that goes over I-25. On the opposite side of this wall here is I-25. You know, the major northwest interstate through the city of Colorado Springs. Pardon the wind noise, I only have an internal mic on this camera. But it is a beautiful morning. I mean, it's beautiful this morning. But it's supposed to get hot today, but we're supposed to hit our highest temperature yet. We're supposed to hit 92 today, and it hit 90 yesterday. So it feels kind of good to be out this early. We don't, like I said, normally, we don't even get our ride started till 10 o'clock because we're retired. So, so we don't normally get out this early. But this is kind of a fun event, you know. It's from 6 to 9 a.m. It's, you know, it's only one day out of the whole year. Well, actually, it's not true. They have a winter ride to work day in February, but man, that can be cold. Probably didn't catch this light.
Pausing right.
But we'll see. We might have. Nah, darn it. I was hoping we'd catch the signal, but we didn't catch it. So we got to wait through this whole traffic pattern. Bummer. People are just unreal. I think the speed limit on here is like 40 miles an hour, you know. And you know some of these people are going 60. Yeah, this is one of those long lights for the pedestrians, so we just have to be patient. This is Uena Street here, Uena and Walnut Street. Like I said, we're on the Mesa Springs Greenway. Technically, it's a trail. Pardon the bump here. Ugh. The transitions from the street to the trail sometimes are not very smooth. Like I say, most of the time they're not very smooth. But this is a real nice bikeway, bike and, you know, pedestrian walkway, because the wall does shade you from the at least some of the noise and stuff of I-25, which I'm sure the neighbors appreciate. Where we live is actually, a good couple of miles, you know, probably from at least a mile and a half, but probably 2 miles from I-25. Yeah, you can still hear I-25 in our apartment when the windows are open. I'm thinking about going up over the bridge and then back up to Cascade, so we can kind of go straight down in downtown.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go a little different route than because we were on this. I think we were on this trail yesterday or the day before, one of the two. It was in our video. Yeah, I thought they might have a breakfast stop here, but it doesn't look like it. I know they did on the other side one time, but we're gonna go up over I-25 here, so we'll take you with us. Let Joe go around me here so she can use her e-assist and not wait for old Pokey here. Yeah, like I said, this goes completely over the over I-25, all 8 lanes of I-25, and it is quite tall. I'd say it's probably about It's probably 20, 25 foot tall in the center. There you go. All the masses, man. Head north. The noise is terrible. I will let you know that I also have a Sun Easy One SC Lite recumbent bicycle, two-wheeler, but I'm gonna sell it. Decided that I really I love the fact that I don't have to worry about balance. It's safer on a sandy road. Start going up that big hill, you just put it in the mamma jamma gear and hit it, okay? Wait for me at the top. If it's a booger, you're going to need your e-assist today. Right now we're in Monument Valley Park itself. This portion of the Pikes Peak Greenway is actually Monument Valley Trail. Pikes Peak Greenway is made up of 3 trails. The Fountain Regional Trail down south, out of Fountain, Colorado. Then the Monument Valley Trail through Colorado Springs up to Woodman Avenue. And then it turns into the new Santa Fe Trail, and that'll take you all the way to Palmer Lake up north. If you did all 3 trails, the whole Pikes Peak Greenway, it'd be like 54 miles. But most of it's dirt. The only part that's paved is the part through Colorado Springs. Once you get south of Colorado Springs, it turns to dirt and gravel. And once you get north of Colorado Springs, it turns to dirt and gravel. Go to your right. As usual, the roads here in Colorado Springs are not good. Lots of potholes. Lots and lots of potholes. Okay, so now we got another sharp, steep climb here. Morning. Okay, so Joe's going to put on her e-assist, and I'm going to slap mine into a low gear. And pedal like a madman. Pedal, 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 pedal. Young pup. Okay. Come on, legs. Shut up, legs, and pedal. Oh boy. This is a tough one. Oh man. Yeah. It's amazing, boy, when these things start sloping up, they slope up. Got traffic behind me, so I got to get my butt over here. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see. Okay. Whew. Yeah. I'm 68 and I can tell you. Well, I'll be 68 in August. August 5th. I'll tell you. Whew. Kicks my bottom end. Alright, so now we're on the Cascade Street bike lane, heading into downtown. Whew. And this will take us to the USA Paralympic Museum. Very nice wide bike lane. Wow. We just got our buns kicked by a road bike. Really got our buns kicked. I think I was cooking. We're not about speed. Joe and I just like to ride. Yeah, it's funny, even though technically today is bike to work day, they really just want you to get out and ride if you can. They don't care if you're working or not. I kind of miss the old style though. The new style is they have different stops all over town. The old style is they had one central stop downtown at the old courthouse, otherwise known as the Pioneer Museum. And you know, the whole group just gathered there. And I kind of like that one a little better. You know, it had a more festive atmosphere to it. This one here is a little weird because you kind of have to know where you're going. And like I said, we're heading to the USA Paralympic Museum, which isn't too old. It's probably about maybe 2 years old by now, but not much. In fact, I don't think it'll be 2 years officially until August. I think that's when they opened, if I remember right. It was August. Bike lane here, it's very well marked. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, I don't know what they'll have down here. Like I said, the only ones I knew of was the, well, actually I know of one more. And it's according to what time we get done here, maybe we'll go all the way out there just for the heck of it. just to say hi to Tori. Our friend Tori, she owns the Buffalo Lodge Bicycle Resort. Man, that's a mouthful. And it's basically right between Manitou and Colorado Springs. And they do a breakfast stop. But her stop's usually waffles, so according to what they have down here, we're just probably going to stop by and say hi. See if Tori might be there. We talked to Tori's mom, Nancy, yesterday up at Criterion Bike Shop. She was seeing if she could get her trike work, or get her bike just kind of quickly working. We got 20 minutes or 20 seconds, dear. Bike coming around us. Car's back, so slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, people. We're trying to get over, damn it. Morons. Okay, go. Guy in front of us had a turn signal on, so I thought he was going to turn. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me, folks. I don't have a lot of patience with these car drivers in my old age. A lot of them don't use signals. They don't stop and look if they're turning right on the red. Morning. Oh. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Now that's a bike station, okay? Hey Joe, you want to go back and on the sidewalk and check that out? Let's do that. Let's go check that out. It was actually I didn't know they were gonna have one there. Morning. I'm gonna go back and check this breakfast station out here. You missed it, Joe. That's okay, you can pick it up there. Go ahead and turn back in where they came out. Excellent. Thank you. You guys are great. Oh, we love these things.
You pick it up with a wiffle ball and drive across. Have you guys played?
Morning.
Oh, okay. Drive across.
Hello. Good morning. That's a good place, Joe. So yeah, so here we are. This is at the Pikes Peak Center downtown for the Performing Arts. So I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Okay, we're back. We're heading over to, yeah, that was a breakfast stop I didn't know they had. That was at the Pikes Peak Center. And now we're heading over to the Olympic Training Center to see if there's anything going on. They said there was, but I don't know if there is or not. Doesn't look like it. There's supposed to be something going on at the Olympic Training Center. Maybe they changed their venue. Go ahead and go, Joe. I'll wait for them. You're gonna be a bug, aren't you? Look, yeah, this is the United States Olympic and Paralympic Museum right here. We're going down what I call the Singing Boulevard because they have stereo speakers and all the light poles here. Yeah, it looks like they've got a station over there. Just stop to stop. A bunch of people complaining too. We'll go over here and check this one out. Alright, so we got another breakfast stop here. This is, like I said, by the U.S. Olympic Paralympic Museum. Must be one of the new electric buses. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
There you go. And if you have any questions, he can answer how you use it.
Oh, check that out. First aid kit. Yeah.
Maybe one of those that like
Yeah, it could be.
What'd you get?
Spin again 3 times. So I can just choose what I want. Like available there. Don't do it. Don't do it. There you go. I don't. I need to switch back.
Okay, we ready, guys? Yeah.
See you, Margie.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
But after the arrows, spin again.
Oh, I spun so well.
Put it on your wrist and it flashes.
Okay, what I get?
Flashlight.
A mini flashlight.
You get a flashlight.
Thank you.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Sierra Madre.
All right, Logan. Okay, you want to try it? You want me to do it for you? Here we go. A bus pass. You want to go for a ride on the bus?
No.
It's right there at the top of the bridge, so it's not quite in there.
Who's the win there?
It's more on the patio of the
You want to spin it? Easy, Joe. Easy.
You broke it.
Do you want to put them in here? And then
What'd you win?
Okay.
It says lighted safety wristband. I've already got one. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, one more.
Oh,
wow.
What'd you get?
Game tickets.
Game ticket. Do you have a phone to scan?
Not right on me.
Oh, does anybody have a phone to scan? You got to scan. They gave me a scanner thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you want them?
yeah.
I'll give them to this gentleman then.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
I was just talking to him about doing that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just takes me to the website, huh? Do I have to have a code?
You know what? You might want to ask them exactly what to do with it.
Enter for your chance to win.
I was hoping for the bus pass, right? Oh, well, that's okay.
We should spin for you.
How are y'all doing?
Good, good.
So we are Pike Ride.
Oh, yeah. I figured that's who you guys were.
Yeah.
I will definitely take a sticker.
Stickers, yeah. I got to put them up every time because the wind keeps blowing
Oh,
them
yeah, I
away.
understand.
If you,
Yeah, just like that.
This is from Bicycle Colorado, and if you scan the QR code and become a member, they send you a free stem cap.
Okay.
That's kind of a cool offering. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen that.
All right, well, thank you.
No problem.
we'll send them your way.
Yeah, those are the prices. Yeah, I'll tell you what though. Something you need to back.
I don't think there's anything here you can eat, dude.
Is there trash somewhere?
That's for the banana. Here's a huge protein bar. See how many grams of sugar. It's got 10 grams of protein. It's not bad. It's only 4 grams. No, total sugar is 6. Still, that's not terrible. Yeah, those will definitely have. Huh?
Yeah, you want me to go?
Let me see.
More of that, yes.
Yeah, that's the bag. There's 2 different kinds of mini bags.
Okay, it says Colorado Wildlife.
Oh, there's only
Whew,
one left.
there's 10 grams of sugar in this thing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. I'll take it off. I got it.
Hey, there's a couple apples in there, though. We could snitch those. Cool. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, they're all.
Service, you're right.
All right, have a good one.
I figured I'd grab one of these anyway because it is as you put it on and it flashes.
Oh,
so if you ever
okay.
go for a walk at night.
Okay. I'm gonna have you put this in your bag for me.
Yeah, let me put it down.
Yeah. This is the electric guy, huh? Okay. There you go. Okay. Well, we're heading on here. You want me to turn that around for you? Okay. Now we're heading over to the American Beautiful Park, use the facilities, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. So we'll go ahead and give you the ride over to America the Beautiful. Then we have to figure out where we're going to go from there. That's one of the new all-electric buses that the Metro does. Since we can't afford to own a car, we do use the bus every once in a while. Not a lot because well, the bus is not exactly convenient for us, especially because the thing we could really use it for is to be able to go to the grocery store. But you really can't. They get really upset with you if you have 2 carts full of groceries on the bus. So, so that doesn't work real well for us. But sometimes if we need to get someplace in a hurry, or we just don't want to have to worry about leaving the bikes alone, then we'll catch a bus. Sometimes a doctor's office or that kind of thing. I don't know when this battery will run out, so when it does, well, that'll just be the official end of the video. Again, this is BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. That's our YouTube channel and the name of our blog on blogspot.com. Passing on your right. Thank you. Alright, now we're going over the Kachara Street Bridge. Down in here, you can kind of get a, I don't know if I can get the camera straight or not. There's the museum and the sky bridge. Goes over the railroad yard. And the sky bridge has an elevator, or you can walk up and down the stairs to get from the Olympic Training Center up to not Olympic Train, I'm sorry. From the Olympic Paralympic Museum to America the Beautiful and back. When they first made that, I was hoping they'd build a ramp so you could ride your bike, right up there. But we have found that both our trikes kind of squished together will fit in the elevator. So that's another way we can go up there if we want. cafe there called the Flame Cafe, so if you want to get something to eat. If you're in town doing some touristy stuff, definitely the USA Olympic Paralympic Museum is definitely something you want to check out. That's I-25 right there. Like I said, we're heading down to America's a Beautiful Park. Named after, of course, the song by Kathleen Lee Bates. And she wrote the song when she was on the top of Pikes Peak looking down. So it fits very well. Yeah, this is the second main park downtown. I think the biggest park is actually, it's actually several blocks away from downtown, and that's Memorial Park. I think this would be the next big one. This is the one that's closest to downtown. When they first built this, they called this Confluence Park because it was the joining of two different creeks. But then later on they changed it to America the Beautiful. Well, they don't have the fountain turned on yet. There's the obelisks, I guess they call them. Don't know what they're supposed to represent. There's your sky bridge right there. There's the observation level, and that glass-looking thing is the actual elevator. That building up there with glass, that's the restaurant. The Flame Cafe. Alright, well, I get to go up here and shut you off because I don't think you guys want to see the inside of the restroom. Like I said, there's the Julie Penrose fountain, and later on today they'll probably turn that on so the water flows through the middle of it. A little playground right here. Alright, so I'm going to try to shut this silly thing off. Yeah, I can see why.
I would.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd eat one day and eat the other half the other day.
Yeah, totally agree. I was just thinking, yeah, now I know why they split them in half, because man, that was a good burrito. As far as I'm concerned, Shram won. Although pancakes wouldn't have been bad if we would have had something to go with them. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, you know, mix us up some cinnamon and sugar and keep it in a container. Morning. Okay, so we're back. We're gonna take you up to the elevator on the and over the sky bridge. This is what I was talking about. Those stairs there you could walk up. If you got a bicycle, they do have a little rail path, but don't do any good with a trike. So we're going to take the elevator up. Which is a little bit tricky, but we've done it before. Just have to get one in there a little crooked and one in there straight, pretty much. Okay, so get ready to roll. I would have just stayed out.
Yeah. Well, you can go in anyway.
Okay. Crook it on in there. You got to get me in here. Now you're going to have to do better now. Okay, you go up by yourself. You screwed it up. Go up by yourself. Yeah, you didn't get over far enough. Okay, why isn't it going up? You have to get out and hit the button, dear. Hit the button.
Resuming ride. Pausing ride. Resuming ride. Pausing ride. Resuming ride.
All right. Yeah, like I said, this is the Sky Bridge. That's the U.S. Paralympic Olympic Museum. And this is America the Beautiful Park right here. This is the observation deck. Colorado Springs, Pikes Peak up there. Julie Penrose Fountain, that corkscrew or that lock washer looking thing there. Downtown Colorado Springs. All right. So now we'll go over by the museum and oh, the Flame Cafe. One weird thing about the Flame Cafe, they only take credit cards and they only take Visa. They don't take a Master charge, which is really weird. I don't know if the museum's that way or not, but yeah, the cafe will not take a Master charge credit card. You have to have a Visa, and it will not take cash either. So at least you'll know that. We didn't know it. Morning.
Pausing ride. Resuming ride.
So that's pretty much into the breakfast ride. The time was from 6 to 9 and it's right about 8:30. So no time for us to get to anything else. We did pretty good. We got to 3 different breakfast places. Now we didn't stop on the one on the Popsicle Bridge because well, they were doing pancakes, and as I said, Joe's not supposed to have pancakes because they have a lot of carb. But if we'd have gone to that one, if they wouldn't have had the shram, we'd have gone to that one. We'd have just ate them plain. Usually we bring a, you know, if we know we're going to eat pancakes, we bring a stevia sweetener and cinnamon. Or we could always bring a little of our own. We have a sugar-free strawberry preserve that we could use too. The one at the Pikes Peak Center had breakfast sandwiches. Basic English muffin with either bacon or sausage, cheese, and a fried egg. Well, I had to throw away the fried egg because I can't stand fried eggs. Don't get me wrong, I like a fried egg with a soft yolk, but in a sandwich they never have a soft yolk because they'd be really messy. Okay, let's do it. We got to get over into the turn lane here, and that's all a hassle because you got traffic coming over the bridge really fast. But that was fun. That was enjoyable. Last year we only went to the Sustain Center, and I mean, there's a possibility we could make that one, but I doubt it. I don't think we have enough time. Because we're heading over to Shook's Run, and it's kind of off Shook's Run, but like I said, the time frame for this was 6 to 9, and I'm sure it's already 8:30 at least. And since we made that one last year, oh, we got some bennies though. We got a free, couple of free T-shirts from the Colorado Springs Symphony, which is really cool. Sadly, our income won't let us go, babe. Go. Our income won't let us go to the symphony. It's just too expensive. But if we could, we would. Right now we're on the back on the Cascade Street bike path, or bike lane, and we're going to turn on the Pikes Peak Avenue bike lane through downtown itself. This is downtown Colorado Springs. First Bank Building, the Antlers Hotel. We have a nice little downtown, you know. It's not Denver. It's not a ugly concrete jungle. Got a mesh screen buffalo there. Lots of restaurants and that type of thing down here. Main dance areas and the fancy downtown bars and stuff are all here. Gazette Telegraph. The Melting Pot, that's a fondue restaurant. Very expensive. But we're blessed with another very beautiful day. We're just happy to be out and about on the Recumbents. Yeah, one great thing. It's not so bad being poor if you're retired. At least you can do what you want. We got cars back, babe, so we're just gonna have to wait. I'm telling them to go ahead. Okay, we're good. No use in us holding them up. A lot of stuff going on today. Must be putting in a new sign. That's the statue of Winfield Scott. He was one of the heavy-duty Cripple Creek guys. These gold guys that helped make the city. Yeah, we definitely won't make the other, the one over at the Sustain Center, as they call it, because I forgot, we're too high. We would have had to go to the lower part of Shook's Run. This is the upper part of Shook's Run. Watch out for the backers. Because these streets, you know, crowned, people are backing up from the post office there. Sometimes they don't see us very well. We are a bit short when it comes to that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're going to go down to Shook's today. A lot of times we turn up the Weber Street Bikeway here, but to have something at the well too. But like I said, I can't even see what time it is, so. Nah, I can't read that. But I don't think it's quite 9 o'clock yet. Hey, morning.
Yes.
Yeah, there might have been a breakfast stop at the well there. It's a multi-restaurant kind of place. kind of interesting because it what they do is they let it has one stable vendor, and that's their coffee house. But all the rest of them are new startups, and they give them like 6 months or something like that to kind of get going. I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how they work. So it's kind of a unique concept. So every 6 months, they change most of the venues and the menus in there. Here's some more of our gargantuan apartment complex mess. We got a lot of apartment complexes. Wow. Boy, they carry a lot of stuff. I've never seen 2 of them like that. On the back of this thing here, you know, back of this SUV. I've never seen a setup like that before.
Resuming ride.
It's one of the stranger bike lanes. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It took us a little while to figure out that the bike lane actually crossed the street, came over here, and went down the sidewalk. Which turns into a double wide walkway. This is a whiskey making place here. We have lots and lots of beer places, you know, the little beer crafty places. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so now we're on the Shook's Run Trail, or this is also part of the Legacy Loop. The Legacy Loop was actually thought up by the founder of the city. He wanted to have green areas and parks all the way, you know, ring around the city of Colorado Springs. Of course, back then it was a lot smaller than it is now. But after 150 years, they still don't have it complete. They're finishing up one section up north, and then I think the last section they've got to do is the section down south. And once they get that done, it'll be a 10-mile loop around the city. At least the older part of the city. Because this city goes, wow. Well, it's 17 to 18 miles from Colorado Springs to Monument. In Colorado, in the old days, and now basically, it's probably about, you know, from extreme northern Colorado Springs to Monument is probably maybe 5 miles. You know, so it sucked up a lot of territory. It's way bigger than General Palmer probably ever imagined. But he was quite the guy. I mean, you know, he put in millions and millions of dollars of his own money. You know, he's one of the Cripple Creek guys, Cripple Creek Gold Rush guys. But he put in millions and millions of dollars of his own money. And that was back then, you know, in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So the money was worth a lot more than it is. When you say $1 million, you know, it was worth $1 million. Or it's not worth $1 million anymore. But all these trees you see, he brought in. He hired a forester and paid for like 1,600 trees to start to, because that, you know, Colorado Springs is pure prairie. I mean pure prairie. Sure. Hey, you know what? Let's head on up. We can just make the Sustain Center before they close. Well, found out it's only 8:41. So, and the Sustain Center is right over here across from Boulder, so we're gonna just stop by and say hi. See if maybe our friend Alan Beauchamp is there. Probably not. He's a busy guy. But the Sustain Center is where the Trails and Open Space Coalition is out of. And those are the people that really hook us up for you know, try to get the trails put together and maintained the best they can. They work with the city. They're their own organization, but they do work with the city. And the city actually puts them up in their building called the Sustain Center. That's these two old Victorian houses on the end there where the tent is.
Pausing ride.
People love that idea.
Did you make that sign?
Caitlin, you made these signs.
I did.
Okay, it's straight on back and that way.
You betcha. Yes, you betcha. You'll still be here. Yes. What's your name?
Yeah.
Morning. Good. How about yourself?
Doing all right.
Yeah, so this is the Sustain Center. Our friend Roger's here. This is a cool little racetrack. It's a Green Speed Aero. It's Green Speed's hot rod. Yeah. And this is the Trails and Open Space people. This is the Sustain Center. So they have concrete couch, Kono, kids on bikes, Mid-Shooks Run, Trails and Open Space Coalition. That's what's here. Okay, cool.
Literally like a block from my house. But yet, I was this way to the
But yeah, we've had a great day on Bike to Work Day here in Colorado Springs. And we're gonna pretty much call this a day. once Joe gets back here. And yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Beautiful day. Oh man, couldn't be on a better day for a bike. Be on a bike or a trike. Excuse me.
Come get some coffee! Free breakfast! Bike to work day! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay, well I'm zipping up my jacket. It finally got warm. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and shut her off and say, again, this is BJ and Joe Hondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. And just want to say thank you to our subscribers. We really do appreciate you. Also, if you're new, thanks for coming along for the ride. We really enjoy being able to bring these videos to you. And so you guys have a really, really good rest of your day, okay? So from Joe and I, till next time, let's ride.
So BJ,
Yeah.
I rolled up here a while ago.